Hi all, the topic of today is Fountas and Pinnell. To begin with some background information of who the hell these people are, according to the International Literacy Association in their article by the two partners in crime themselves, Irene C. Fountas is a Marie M. Clay Endowed Chair in the Graduate School of Education at the Lesley University, Cambridge, Massachusetts, USA. Gay-Sue Pinnell is a Professor Emerita in the School of Teaching and Learning at The Ohio State University, Columbus, USA. The Fountas and Pinnell classroom's purpose is to support all kinds of learning opportunities according to a PDF on research-based found from www.fountasandpinnell.com. This could be whole group, small group, or independent learning. Some of these learning opportunities include shared reading, interactive read-aloud, word study, phonics, which we'll touch base on later, and guided reading. Zooming into guided reading because it would be impossible to cover everything. Fountas and Pinnell claim that guided reading deepens understanding of the text through thoughtful conversation, that is, thinking about the text before, during, and after reading. These two go on to say that guided reading is becoming big in classrooms today. Think of when you were in school. Did you read aloud and talk about the book before it was finished? The reality, as the creators put it, is a shift of teaching practices from old to new. However, this practice involves leveled books, which for those of you who don't know, a quick Google search led me to scholastic.com, which indicates that Pinnell herself claims, quote-unquote, a leveled book collection is a large set of books organized in levels of difficulty from the easy books an emergent reader might begin to the longer, complex books that advanced readers will select. In some schools, the collection is housed in the central area. Some parents were concerned about this, however. In an interview with Fountas and Pinnell conducted by the School Library Journal, the question was asked, what would you say to district leaders who mandate the use of labeling books by level and restricting kids to reading on specific levels? The response was that most administrators they'd worked with understood the negative effects of sorting children based on their abilities. Fountas and Pinnell go on to say that district leaders fail to understand that kids can read books on a variety of levels. The belief is a child can do anything he or she wants to do. Question time! How much do you challenge a child? Do you ask for help? To answer this, let us shift to looking at reading workshops. Based on Beard and Antrim, 2010, reading workshops are provided where students go through stations and choose what they want to read. In the article, the authors quote Fountas and Pinnell, who recommend a large selection of books of different genres. This will spark student interest and allow them to connect to literature by choosing what is relatable to themselves. In the same article, your friends like those teacher librarians play an important role as quoted by Jones, 2005, cited in Beard and Antrim. The teacher librarian can pretty much help guide students to picking what they might like or benefit them at the same time. They also help with book talks, strategy work, and read-alouds. But read-alouds, you say? Inclusiveness and meeting the needs of students, do you imply? What about, the children who are deaf? These read-alouds and conversations may not work. Well, I got a case study for that. Andrea Smith and Ye Wang performed a case study on a preschooler regarding phonological awareness and speech production who happened to be deaf. In simple terms, the teacher modified the kindergarten phonics curriculum of Fountas and Pinnell and used beginning consonants and sounds with the student. In the middle of the period, which was a 6-week intervention, the teacher incorporated visual phonics and found the students succeeded more in providing sounds. The teacher would use toys and have the student identify what sounds the toy started with, making a goal to teach the student 11 new words. The results? The student made significant improvement in his phonological awareness and production of speech. Overall, seemed more confident in himself. So, I think it's safe to say that Fountas and Pinnell's classroom strategies are beneficial as these strategies meet the needs of all learners and help push students to achieve their goals in literacy.